Hi and welcome to my second video in this series of videos talking about talent pathways. My name is Josh Fry and today we'll be looking at the effects of biological factors in the talent pathway system. Firstly, I want to talk about Kenyan runners who seem to win every marathon and medal there is to win. Why are they so good at running though? Well, in Kenya, the GDP as of December 2016 is 1,553.44 in US dollars. And compared to our country, which again, as of December 2016, was 39,899.39 in US dollars, it really isn't a lot of money at all. Potentially, this could lead them making a choice between studying and running. Running might be seen as a way out of the low standard of life they have in Kenya. A lot of Kenya is high above sea level. The highest point is 5,197 meters above sea level. This means there is a lot of terrain that allows for potential of altitude training. The concentration of oxygen at this altitude decreases by about 50%, leading to an increase of red blood cells, which results in an increase of hemoglobin concentration of the blood. This means more oxygen can transport around the body when competing back at lower altitudes. Furthermore, Oniwira et al. 2006 found that 81% of 404 professional Kenyan runners had to run or walk a long way to and from primary school as children. This will most likely be because of the lack of transport publicly and privately. After researching for myself why Kenyans are so good at running, I've come up with my own hypothesis, which states physical and social factors from an early age in Kenya contribute to biological factors that subsequently increase Kenyan runners' efficiency. I agree that science takes part in the vast opportunities that Kenyans have to take part in altitude training, but I think the strongest factor is socially and what opportunities or lack of opportunities that the children of Kenya have from such a young age. This has been the same for generations, and the correct genes have been passed on to make biological factors a contributing factor of why Kenyans are so good at running. These children are getting more exercise opportunity, running around and playing outside at high altitude, walking to school, working in fields, whereas socially, foreign, more affluent countries such as America, children there are having to ride buses to and from school, and after school they play video games and watch TV. Someone who agrees with me is Anandstead et al. 2006. In his study, he found that children between 9 and 10 from Tanzania, the country next door to Kenya, have significantly higher estimated VO2 max in the shuttle run test than children from Norway, which is a more affluent country than Tanzania. Hamilton 2000 supported the study and agrees genetics are a huge contributing factor in this study. This is the biopsychosocial model, which considers all three factors we have previously mentioned, and according to Kaiser 1999 is an increasingly popular way of characterizing human development. The model, according to Engel 1977, shows clear interaction with all three factors as they all seem to play a part in the role of human functioning and development. The Kenyans are a perfect case study when looking at the biopsychosocial model of development. This is because there is no overriding factor. They bring all the key elements together perfectly for talent development in athletics. Examples. Socially in Kenya, you are respected if you can run. An Olympic 800-meter bronze athlete once said, "When I returned home, they actually respected me more for my ability to catch an impala rather than for bringing home an Olympic medal." Psychologically, they seem to have the determination for training and wanting to become the best. Paul Tergat, a 5-times cross-country winner and a 3-times marathon winner, has said, "Ask yourself, can I give more?" The answer is usually yes. He also famously quoted, "In Kenya, there is a belief that if you train hard, you will succeed. This we have proven." This supports the fact that Kenyans are psychologically very strong athletes. Lastly, the one that everyone seems to forget about is the biological factors. Epstein, 2013, said proportionally long legs and thinner lower legs contribute separately to a good running economy, which all Kenyan runners seem to have, and it biologically seems to run down in generations. People have to remember that biological factors play a part in talent. According to Abbott et al. 2005, he made an important point when he quoted, "Approaches that fail to acknowledge the multifaceted nature of development, perhaps by focusing too narrowly on psychological and physiological processes, are in danger of missing the complex, dynamic, and non-linear nature of development." Abbott is suggesting that all three factors need to be considered when looking at talent. In saying that, I have found an example close to home this time that contradicts Abbott 2005. This little guy is Rob Burrow, a rugby league player who was recently retired after a 16-year career at the top level of the sport, being labelled as the smallest rugby league player in the world. He is 5 feet and 5 inches tall and weighs just 10 stone 6. Yet he managed to play in the forward line against people physically superior to himself. It biologically shouldn't be possible. Yet he is one of the most successful players in the recent era of rugby league. But how? Why did Leeds regard him as talented and keep him in their competitive, talented academy system? How can he not feel threatened by the physical challenge presented to him in every game? Jones et al. 2008 says that challenge and threat are motivational states that reflect how an individual engages in personal, meaningful situation and includes cognitive, affective, and physiological components. Linking him to the biopsychosocial model, evidently his psychological perspective certainly overrides his social biological perspective, as he takes these challenges in his stride, having the confidence to deal with these threats he faced week in, week out for 16 years. That's everything from me, and I hope this has given you a better insight into how biological factors affect talent. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.